Hey guys, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Hillary. I used to do YouTube a little bit ago when I was like young, dumb, and in college. Some of my videos, majority of my videos, let's just say that, were rant videos about probably the dumbest things ever. They actually got views, which I'm surprised about. Um, but basically, today I want to talk about something that I addressed on Facebook in a video. It was filmed on my phone, so I want to actually film it with you guys right now. So, the topic I want to talk about is what is your definition of rich? Is it you have the nicest car out of all of your friends, you have a big house, you have a lot of money, or is it that you have knowledge and experience and adventure and a loving family and four walls and a roof? You really have to do a lot of deep thinking and self reflecting for this type of stuff. So, a little history about me. I lived in Toronto for 2 years. I worked at one of the top nightclubs in downtown Toronto. That money, like that paycheck, being compared to my normal paychecks in retail, were, and it's not so much just the paycheck, it's the tips. The tips were like outrageous compared to my little working at garage kind of job. When you get that kind of money, it is very easy to spend it and lose track of where it all went. When I was living in Toronto, it finally kicked my ass because me and my roommate sat down and we were like, we've been at this club for a while and we're looking around and like, what have we accumulated from all of this money? The place that we were living in, we did not own. We rented it. I didn't have a car because I was taking TTC, which for those of you who don't know, it's like the subway and stuff. I didn't own a car. Uh, I didn't really have anything besides like my designer stuff and like a whole closet full of clothes and just like crazy party nights that lasted like 3 days in a row. Um, I had nothing to show for my money. That's kind of where this really, really hits home. Because I have had the experience of having a lot of money, and now I live in a place that maybe isn't the nicest, isn't in really the nicest area. I do have a car. It's not brand new. It's not a BMW or anything fancy. It's literally just a Volkswagen 3. But because I went from one extreme to the other, and I work normal part-time jobs, I work on two dairy farms and I work at a tanning salon currently. Because I went from one extreme to the next, I did a lot, and I mean a lot, of self reflecting. Basically, I had to go back to my roots and I had to think about what is important to me. Now that I'm in normal jobs again, I need to think about how can I make my life fulfilled in a way where I don't look to stuff to make me happy anymore. I have to figure out what actually makes me happy. So, this is where I want to get into what is your definition of rich? Is it that you have to have fancy designer shoes and you have to have like the latest handbag on your arm that's like probably the price of my rent? Or is it that you're getting by, you like your jobs even though they don't pay very well, you like what you're doing, and you're going out and you're seeing the world and you're touring around and you're going hiking at random places. You have a loving family. Maybe you don't have a billion friends. Maybe you don't have a billion followers or Facebook friends, but you have three really good best friends. And that is literally all you need. So that is what I want you to think about. Are you a type A person where it's more you're worried about brands and you have to overdress everybody at events and stuff? Or are you more content with having what you need and being okay with that and valuing things that are more important, like the family dinners that you do have, like going for hikes and trying new towns, go to a new town and stay for a weekend. There's so many places that were even like an hour and a half away from me that I didn't even know existed. Like, for example, Hamilton is literally, I could like throw a stone at Hamilton, and I just learned last year that they have waterfalls. They have waterfalls. I have lived in this area for my entire life, and I have never known that Hamilton had waterfalls ever. Hold on, I have something in my eye. I went to Elora last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago the first time I went? Anyways, I went to Elora, and they have a quarry, which, thanks to Facebook, now everybody knows about. It's like a hidden place I saw on Facebook, and I was like, I'm pretty sure everybody like in my surrounding Ontario-ness like knows about Elora, but okay. So they have a quarry and they have a gorge, and the gorge is like amazing. You can actually go down the stairs and walk the gorge, and you have giant walls and caves and stuff. Me and James will do it this summer, and I'll be sure to take my camera with me. But just like places that you did not exist. That's what my point is. Figure out like what is the definition of rich to you. Is it that you need to have all of this stuff? Like, think practicality. Like, you can't really take it all to the grave with you. Like, once you're done using it, what are you going to do with it? You're not going to be able to sell it for the same value. Everything depreciates. So it's not like you could turn around and sell your $2,000 Louis for $2,000. You could probably get $1,000 for it. So in that case, you're losing money. Or is it the sense of, okay, I don't have a brand new phone, I have a phone. I don't have a brand new car, but I have a car that gets me to point A to point B. It gets me to work. It doesn't not turn on. Yes, don't ever buy a Kia. Oh boy. Think about the definition of rich in your mind. I know a lot of people say like how to get rich quick. Yeah. I'm going to say how to get rich quick with life. What I always say is live life to the fullest in the fullest way. In the fullest way, whether it be materialistic things, whether it be adventure and knowledge and experience, that is really up to you. But my advice to you is to really think about everything that holds a place and holds a value in your life, whether it be your iPhone 6, whether it be your brand new BMW in the parking lot, whether it be that you have a trip planned in 3 months. Yeah, that's really it. Like, you gotta think about what actually brings value and what brings happiness to your life. If the materialistic stuff is what brings you happiness, then go for it. Go for that. If you enjoy that lifestyle, by all means. For me personally, I think richness comes from the fact that you have a loving family, that you have support, that you have goals and ambition to do that. Yeah, you may have been through some hard stuff, but you know what? Everything is a life lesson, and I feel that everything happens for a reason, and the reason we might not know about or understand right away, but in the long run, you start to see those. So for me, that is something that I value. I value that over my Louis Vuitton wallet that's at home, and I don't even use it. Just make sure that you're really evaluating everything that holds a place in your life, and think about like what actually makes you happy. Think about what makes you passionate. The best thing in the world is when you see somebody that's actually passionate about something and watching them talk about it, and their face just lights up, and their eyes just, whoa, that just lightened up. Their face just lightens up, and their eyes brighten up, and they get so excited. And a prime example is my boyfriend. He's a welder, so he always talks to me about like things that he built, and he's always like critiquing everybody else's welds, and I have no idea what he's talking about most of the time. It just like whoosh, right over my head. I have no clue. But you know what? Just like the excitement that he brings to his conversation, and the fact that he gets so amped about telling me these things, even though I don't understand any of it, it just makes me like, yes, tell me more. Because I love seeing him get so excited. I love seeing anybody get excited and talk about what they're passionate about. So for me, if you ever want to know what I'm passionate about, I like writing, I like music, I like cows, and I don't know. That's about it. I like hiking. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to cut this video now. So if you have any questions or comments or anything, leave them in the comment section below. I'm trying to get back into videos, so please don't hate me if I don't come out with one every single week. I'm trying my best. If there's anything that you want me to talk about or voice my opinion on, like, for sure leave that in the comment. You can DM me, stalk me on social media, and cool. I'll see you guys later.